Well, welcome to Undisputed. We are live from Los Angeles. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Good morning.
How you doing, Skip?
Oh, boy.
Well, you know what? The Dallas Cowboys played a completely meaningless game at the Giants yesterday, so there's no reason for me to say, how about them Cowboys?
No reason.
How about that 10-6? How about winning 7 of the last 8? How about that, Shannon? You celebrating for me? I appreciate that very much. Way to go.
I'm getting early to start.
Yeah, okay.
Because I told you, Philly would go.
Thank you.
Hold on. Didn't I tell you Philly would run the table, make the playoffs?
Oh,
they
did you? I don't think you told me that.
I told you that.
I don't remember that.
But I also told you about on tour. We're going to talk about on tour. Did you like my ball?
Where did you find that?
Somebody's trying to distract the audience from what happened yesterday.
Why would I try to distract you?
Because here they come.
You're in the playoffs, Skip. Enjoy
Ready or not?
it. Why you can't enjoy it?
Here they come.
Why you can't enjoy it and let me enjoy my moment?
I'm enjoying my moment more than you are.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. Happy New Year.
Nah, ain't no Happy New Year. It ain't happy. It's New Year, but it ain't happy.
Well, maybe it's Happy Jerry. How about that?
Okay.
They have a lot to be happy about. All right, we have a lot to get to on today's show. Is Tom Brady looking like the GOAT again, heading into the playoffs? Yeah, that's a big smile from Skip. Yep. And speaking of GOAT talk, did LeBron convince everyone that he is better than Jordan? These two are going to have a lot to say about that one, but we're going to start with the Cowboys. They already had the number 4 seed locked up, but nobody told Dak Prescott. He played the entire game and was awesome, throwing for nearly 400 yards with 4 touchdown passes, including 3 to tight end Blake Jarwin. Dallas was down by 7 late in the fourth quarter when Dak hit Cole Beasley for an unbelievable touchdown on 4th down. The Cowboys converted the 2-point conversion, went on to win 36-35. Next up, they'll host the Seahawks Saturday on Fox. Let's take a listen to Jerry and Dak after the game.
Going into this game, playing the New York Giants, wanting to get win number 10, this meant a lot to us, and you saw it out there, just the intensity that we played with, the ups and the downs, and just how we stayed through it, and just stayed positive, knowing that we were going to give ourselves a chance to come out on the end. It was a great win.
I didn't think we'd have that exciting a ball game as it turned out, and I don't believe you could have drawn that up for our fans or for the players and created a better way to step into the playoffs.
All right, Shannon, what did Dak prove to you yesterday?
I thought it was his best game of his career. Given the circumstances, no Zeke, no Tyron Smith, no Zach Martin. Now, we knew going into the ball game that Zach Martin was not going to play. But Jerry made it abundantly clear everyone else was going to play. And then at the very last minute, Zeke was a healthy scratch. Tyron Smith was a healthy scratch. And for Dak to play as well as he did, because this was a very similar scenario, Skip, to what he had last year. Remember, 6 games, no Zeke Elliott. 6, 7, 8 games maybe, no Tyron Smith. And Dak was not able to perform like he performed yesterday. And it wasn't, throwing the Blake Jarwin. I wasn't impressed with him throwing the ball from the pocket. Skip, him being able to move outside of the pocket and throw the ball with the accuracy in which he threw the ball with yesterday. And if everyone, when they talk about Dak Prescott, the first thing comes out of their mouth, Skip, is what? Accuracy. He's not as accurate as I think he needs to be. That's what everyone says. But that throw to Cole Beasley is going to be hard for you to find a better throw at any point in time in the 2018 season than what he did under those circumstances. And give Cole Beasley a catch. And when I saw it, I was like, that's a touchdown. 1 knee equals 2 feet. For him to throw that ball with the accuracy, and he had a couple of those throws. He hit Michael Gallup on the move. He hit Alan Hearns on the move. And the 2-point conversion. I like that because Jason Garrett basically said, look, now I can run the risk, kicking this field goal, kicking this PAT, run the risk of us going in. I don't, oh, Dak did this. No. Yesterday, I had to take my hat off. If I had one, my stocking cap, I had a stocking wave cap on. I took it off and said, Dak, congratulations, because you earned praise for the way you played yesterday. In a meaningless ball game, there's nothing. We see a lot of teams, they're deactivating guys, and Tom Coughlin said there are some guys that are unprofessional. You didn't get that from the Cowboys. They played this game as if they were playing for their life to get into the playoffs. And that's what you like to see. Moving forward, what he showed me, he's ready for the playoffs.
So, you getting scared?
No, absolutely not.
You see this team going farther and farther and farther in the playoffs?
Why can't you just accept the praise that I gave Dak?
Because it was grudging praise through clenched teeth from the president of the Cowboy Haters fan club, who finally said, well, I got to give him a little bit of praise. He can't throw it from the pocket, but when he gets outside the pocket, he's really good. That's what I just heard.
No. That's not what I said.
I thought that's what it's. My turn. Thank you very much. So, Jason Garrett did a really dumb thing yesterday that Dak Prescott turned into a really great thing. Because...
Are you sure that's Jason's call? It wasn't Jerry's call? Are you sure?
Okay, let's do this. Jason and Jerry did a really dumb thing.
Okay.
Or, if you want, just Jerry did a really dumb thing. But obviously, it was said all week that Ezekiel Elliott was not going to play. And it was pretty clear all week that Zach Martin and then Tyron Smith were not going to play. And then Tuafilo got hurt early in the game. He was gone. So you're down 3 starting offensive linemen. And you wind up letting your quarterback play the entire game of an entirely meaningless football game, which is the last game of the year. That is high-risk insanity to me. And I spent the whole game on the edge of my seat and sometimes rolling on the floor because I just didn't want to see the inevitable, which was somebody was going to get hurt. I thought Van Der Esch got hurt, and I'm still not sure he wasn't hurt worse than they're letting on. Okay. He got kicked in the shin by his partner, Jalen Smith, and the look on his face was scary looking. Right. It was the look of, uh-oh, something really bad just happened. He came back on for a PAT and manned up in a spot, you know. But still, I don't know. Did he break a bone? I don't know. Maybe we'll hear something today. Hopefully not. He said it was minor. But I just kept waiting for an incredibly durable quarterback, Dak Prescott, to be in harm's way because the Giants were playing everybody on defense, and they do not like the Dallas Cowboys. No. And they couldn't spoil their season because the season was already locked up, and they still had the game at home next week, the playoff game. But they could sure spoil the whole big picture if they knocked Dak out of the game. And don't think they were thinking about it if they got their shots.
Or send them into the playoff with a loss.
Or that would have been something to hang your hat on for the rest of the offseason. But if Dak had gotten hurt, then for me, Jason Garrett was going to get fired, at least by me sitting in this chair today. Probably not by Jerry, but that's what you were risking. I've never seen that much risk taken. At halftime, he'd played a really nice first half, and I was like, okay, thank you, God. We got through that. Just let it be, Jason. And Jason would not let it be because Dak Prescott was in his ear the whole game campaigning, let me go, let me go, let me go, because we need to win this game. And then Dak Prescott went out and won the game against long odds, really. I thought the Giants had won the game about 4 different times. But Dak Prescott kept saying no. So Dak Prescott, the most unfairly criticized quarterback in all of pro football, and it's not just from your seat, it's from a lot of seats. A lot of people just don't believe in Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott showed you once again he is the biggest reason this team, I believe, is going to go deep into the playoffs. He is the biggest reason this team is going to beat Seattle next Saturday night at Jerry World. He is the driving force of this team, not Ezekiel Elliott, because he showed you yesterday he could get it done without Zeke.
But why was that last year, Skip? Yeah, everybody keeps saying Zeke went